remember it well. And it is really hard starting out, you know. My advice is never stop loving it. Just never stop loving it. I said to myself at the beginning of this life in theatre, the day I stop sitting in an auditorium with my jaw open, totally and utterly swept away by a play, is the day I stop working in it. Because if I sit there and, you know, pull it apart, or, you know, get into that negative head spin, you know, well, that would kill something that's very fundamental to me. I mean, I started going to see plays when I was 8. I fell in love with going to see plays before I ever thought about writing them. So going to see plays and big productions and films and music gigs and all, that's me, you know. That's been a constant, and I could never lose that, you know. So I would say never stop loving it, you know, and that's been the key for me. And I would also say, and I know I'm in a very comfortable place, I'm very established, I am successful, whatever that means, but I am established. I have people knocking on my door asking me to write things. Somewhere I just crossed a line where instead of you chasing your career all the time, you were suddenly sitting in it, you know. And it takes a long time. It took a good 10 years, you know, and I self-produced for 10, nearly 15 years before anybody in Ireland was producing my work, you know. But again, I just had to go, okay, if that's the reality, I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to be bitter about it. And I'm just going to get on with it, you know. And yeah, like you need that fervor. You kind of know the ones that are just going to do it anyway, and that's it. You've got to be prepared to just do it anyway, because the truth is nobody arrives fully formed, shooting from both hips. Nobody gets it handed to them on a platter. Don't believe for a second that they do. Yes, there's lucky breaks, but talent is one thing. Dogged self-belief that isn't arrogant is the other. And I think, like, I get very frustrated with people, you know, who say, all I want to be is an actress, all I want to be is a playwright, all I want to be is this, that, and the other. And you go, so what was the last play that you saw? What was the last play that you read? Do you know? And, you know, they can go, huh? You know, and you're going, I just don't understand that. It's like trying to play the All Ireland without a football. Do you know what I mean? I mean, my education in theatre, because I didn't go to the Lear or Trinity or any of those standard gateways, was going to see plays everywhere all the time and loving them. And yeah, of course, I've sat in the theatre going, oh my God, this isn't for me. How am I going to keep myself awake? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's always ones that aren't going to do it for you, and there are bad ones. And, you know, we've all experienced that. But I just think even there's always something that you'll find to be admired, or that will inspire, or that will sit with you, you know, and you just can't allow yourself to get locked into the negative. And I understand that ardent, you know, I'll do anything, you know, but sometimes I kind of think you need to relax a bit. Do you know what I mean? And tune back in to why it is you love the theatre, why it is you want to be a part of it. And it's usually not all about you. It's really all about that connection and that's, you know, extraordinary empathy that is created and the magic of that world.